Hey people, it's me, Houdini Dealer, and today I'm going to be starting a new series that I hopefully can actually keep alive and not say, I'm going to start a new series, but only do one piece. Um, I'm going to be calling this Disney Cancels, because they cancel everything I like, and I mean everything. So, yeah, so what this series is going to be doing is focusing on shows that were canceled because of Disney in one way or another, as if like they were airing on a different network and then they got canceled because of that, or a cinematic universe. It does show didn't represent of Marvel anyway. So yeah, my first episode will be about Spectacular Spider-Man. And I will be talking about the show and what I like and what I dislike, even though I'm not a critic, or I don't have a, what do you call, a schedule. Not schedule. I don't have a script, so yeah, I'm basing this off memory, so I'm sorry if this is shit or crap or anything like that. So yeah, I will talk about this show now called Spectacular Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man was a show that aired through March 8th, 2008 to November 8th, 2009 and aired on the CW, Disney XD, and Kids WB, and was made by Greg Weisman and Victor Cook. The show follows a teenage Peter Parker as he tries to balance his life between his school life and a superhero life. After being bitten by a radioactive spider, blah blah, you know the story. Anyway, so let's talk about the characters. First, I have to talk about my man Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, the main character of the show. So as a character, I think he's good, and I'm not good at critiquing things, so this is just probably going to be praising the show a lot, and not giving any negatives. I'm sorry, but I'm new to this and I want to do something. This is a sentence. Anyway, so Peter Parker. He is, in my eyes, a good character. He has good struggles, like being able to, actually keep a girl. Wait, he does. He has 3 in his eye. No, 4 actually. He would be a fuckboy. But no, I think he's a good character. He has struggles. And yeah, that's what I think about him. So the next character being Gwen Stacy. Now, I want to give you a warning. I'm going to be completely honest. This is the first time I've ever seen Gwen Stacy in a role. Like, including comics, because I don't really read Spider-Man comics. I kind of want to, but too much history. I have never seen a movie with her, a comic, a TV show, or anything. Because up to this point, besides this show, I've only seen Ultimate Spider-Man, and that does not have Gwen Stacy in it at all. So I think she's also a good character. Shy. She likes Parker, but she can't really get it out. Besides giving him a kiss and then just leaving. She also dated Harry Osborn for a little while, but if you watch the show, you already know that. And yeah, my one, I don't really have a good take for her. Well, remember, she's a pretty good character, a little weak, kind of, and now making the connection that Venom is Eddie Brock was kind of stupid, because he disappears for months, comes back, says hi to you, disappears, some big black thing comes and attack you, and you don't connect the pieces together. How do you not do that? Anyway, next. Now, Harry is kind of a mixed bag for me, because from what I remember, he's like, his attitude would just change. I know that's a result of the goblin green drug, but still, like, at first he was okay, then he acted like a jerk, and then he was, like, okay again. I don't know. I think he would have been Hobgoblin if he was if the show continued on, thanks Disney. But yeah, I don't really have much to say for him. He's just okay. I don't care for him that much. He's just for Peter Parker's best friend, he's not that important, like, at all. I will touch upon a few more characters. Let's talk about Eddie. Eddie's okay. Or Venom. He's like he's this poison to Peter. Like, he knows his real life, his real identity, and how to manipulate him through emotions, and how to break him, or how to make him what do you call it? Desperate, yeah. So yeah, that Goblin, he's like Joker, which isn't a bad thing. He's very good and funny. He looks like a banana, kind of. And I think that's what I'm going to talk about, because, you know, we have Sinister Six, we have Craven, we have, who else is there? The Lava Man, he was okay, I guess. And Venom, I already talked about him, though. So yeah, next I will be talking about the art design. One more thing, I don't think this is true in the comics. Actually, no, I know it's not true that that Black Cat's the same person as Mary Jane. And I just kind of thought of that because, you know, they're the only two in the series with green eyes, and I kind of found that weird. And I know they kind of act similar in terms of sexiness. So yeah, okay, now really to the art design. Okay, I'm done with this stupid interrupting myself. Alright. Okay, first, I never watched this originally when it ran on the air. I only watched it a few months ago. The big reason why is because I hated how they looked. Like, to me, at the time, they looked, ugh. I didn't like how Peter Parker looked, I didn't like how Gwen looked, I didn't like how any of them looked. Although I was, like, 7, I'm only 14. But, yeah, so I didn't like them then. It grew on me, but, I mean, it's good, but I'm gonna say this, Ultimate Spider-Man has better animation, and I'm not lying. I mean, this might be smoother, but that looks, you know, meatier, I don't know. But yeah, that's art design, and I guess I'm kind of done, because don't know what else to talk about. I mean, alright, let's try to talk about, like, my favorite and least favorite episode. I don't know what my favorite or least I don't know what my favorite or least favorite episode is. So that's already out. I'm just gonna think of the first episode that comes into my head that stands out. I'm gonna say it's the one with the Sinister Six because of the fight, and the worst is gonna be none because I like all of them. So yeah, that's gonna probably be it. My likes and dislikes, I liked the show. My dislike is that it left on a cliffhanger, only had 2 seasons, only had 13 episodes in each season, and didn't have 26 episodes. I don't know if it was, like, not a thing back then or not, but, like, I'm kind of used to that now, and it's kind of sad. And seeing, like, the plans they planned for this season, or this show, I'm gonna try to list them all. So they're going to introduce Hobgoblin and a few other villains. They were going to make a straight-to-DVD movie, and then another one set between season 4 and 5. And then they plan to just do straight-to-DVD episodes focusing on Peter Parker in his college years. I think at one point he might have hooked up with Mary Jane. I don't know if Gwen would have died or not. It doesn't say. So yeah, it's kind of a shame that this got replaced by a mediocre show at best, Ultimate Spider-Man, which could be funny, but it's nothing compared to this show. And these are the only 2 Spider mediums I've ever seen. Well, no, I watched the first Amazing Spider-Man movie, and that was okay, but yeah. So, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want more stuff like this, hit the subscribe button. And my main reason for making this series is because I try to look up like reviews and stuff about these certain shows that I'm gonna be looking at, and I found next to nothing. Like, for example, Wolverine and the X-Men, next to nothing. Every video that's been made was like over 6 years old. Same for Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and that just might be because they're old shows. But I don't think that's an excuse not to talk about them and how they were cancelled abruptly. And Clone Wars too. And they were all replaced by shits. Like, Avengers Assemble sucks, in my opinion. X-Men and Wolverine, they weren't really replaced with anything, so I'm just gonna say they were replaced with a Guardians of the Galaxy show that also sucked, and Clone Wars was replaced by Rebels, which sucked too. I know that's not popular belief, but I don't like it. I respect you if you like it, but if you say it's better than the Clone Wars, I can't really agree with you. I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with you. It's not. I mean, you're free to think that, but I don't agree with you at all. Like, 0% agree with you. So, yeah, I know Season 3 is better. Anyway, I'm gonna set tangent. If you liked the video, like the thing. If you like more stuff, subscribe. And I will see all of you in the next video. The show follows a teenage Peter Parker, who just the first episode focuses him coming back to school after the summer and having his spider powers before and Alright, so first I gotta talk about my main man, Peter Parker. So he is a nope. First I got that, damn it. Alright, so first I gotta fuck. He's not really able to balance his life between his life. Why? As the old nerd of the school that always got beat up by Flash Thompson, he is able to overcome that, and that makes no sense to what I was saying earlier. Okay, yeah, he's good struggles. Next character, please. Before art design, I completely forgot about Black Cat. Black Cat, right? That's her name. Anyway, so I think she's okay too. She's like, one of the things that makes Peter a fuckboy, and she makes very weird sexual innuendo. And I should also talk about more of Peter's classmates. Flash Thompson, he goes through development. If the show continued, I could have seen him turning into more of a nice guy and developing a lot, like he did in the first 2 seasons. Liz Allen, Peter's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend because of the last episode, she was okay. She made enough for sexual innuendo too. And I completely forgot about Mary Jane. Now, what they did with her, which I didn't even know until I looked through some videos. The way she was presented was exactly the same in the comics from what I know. The way that they talked about her but never really showed her. The way she was introduced, how she was standing in the doorway. Very nice. She's okay. Character too. Flash trying to get into that pussy. Anyway. I don't have much to say about her either. She likes tigers apparently, and she's also not a meme, so that's a good thing. No one wants to be a meme in this world. Anyway, I will not talk about the art design again. I hope I don't forget anyone. I probably will, but banana. I don't know. Okay. Bye.
You, sir, are a mad cow! Groom yourself! Woman, I have too much self-respect!
Oops! With kitty cat sounds.
No, Mom, you're not a kitty cat.
Panini!